Hey guys, this is Locke. This is my guide to defeat, I think his name is Kuecha. It's basically the chapter 1 boss. I have a bit of difficulty pronouncing some of these names. But this is the very hard stage, and it was quite difficult for me to do. I think I got stuck on it for about 3 days. Um, and so I'm going to talk about some of the challenges and how I overcame it. Now, although this is the very hard stage, I think this strategy is still applicable to the other easier modes as well, like a normal mode or hard mode, wherever you might be stuck. Um, so one of the things is that for the past 3 days or so, I was increasing the defense of my party, especially on Gui, my tank, and I realized that actually it didn't help. He still died. So eventually, I realized that he dies when the boss has, a small chance to apply burn. Like if he applies burn even through like some offhand hit, basically my party gets decimated. So to be able to do this, I had to actually farm the Oath of the Transcender set, like a 5-piece set, and put it on Gui. And then I had to basically make sure that my party has a 0% chance to be able to get the burn effect. So I might even have to use the correct formation for that. That gives me status resistance. And there are some masteries as well that gives you status resistance as well. And once that's high enough that I basically don't get burn debuff at all, that is the only way I was able to do this, especially for the very hard stage. For the normal or hard stage, you might be able to get away with a little bit lower, but at this stage, that is what I found. So if you're having trouble with this stage, I would recommend trying to find ways to increase Gui's passive. And once you do that, now the second part is actually just fighting this boss, and the key here is to manual on Gui. Like you have to make sure you dodge his skill shot. It's a little bit harder to do if you have the entire party following you, because somebody might get caught up in that AoE. And if that happens, then you usually die, basically, right? So you have to make sure that you're only controlling Gui, and you have to also make sure that he's away from the whole party. Now, as you're only controlling him, when he starts to use his first attack that knocks everybody up, then you basically move Gui out of the way, like I did just there. And then you know that he's going to use that effect, like that high damaging hit, and make sure that you put Gui in a place that he's away from the rest of the party, and then dodge it. And if you can repeat that, you basically can win this fight. I find that most of the time he was actually just focusing on my tank, so that was good that I didn't really need to focus, like, switch to other characters. But in case I do need to switch, I basically tank with that character. Like, I think at one point he started targeting Rachel. I don't know if it was this fight or a different fight, but at one point he was targeting Rachel, so I had to basically switch the role that Rachel and Gui is playing. If he starts to target my healers, what I would then do is I would just run around with them. I wouldn't attack. By running around with them, I would make sure that he loses aggro on them and goes back to targeting Gui or Rachel. And that's basically it. That's the strategy. You just have to keep repeating it. Make sure that your tank is facing away from the rest of the party. And here, so now he has switched focus to Rachel. So I basically have Rachel do Gui's job. And so now she's facing away from everyone else. When he starts to cast his first line skill, I make sure that she, dodges it. So she's going to dodge it now. And then when he starts to cast again, I have to keep her in place that she misses that, because that is a high damaging move. And then rinse and repeat. And that's basically it. If you're having if you find that your tank is still dying but not because of burn damage, then you might actually need to increase the defense or HP a little bit more. um, your healers, I mean, he does have one AoE attack that targets a circle, but it's not too bad. I think your healers range will still be far enough that they won't be caught in it. But if they are, and if they're getting one shot, then you would also need to increase the either defense or HP of them a little bit more as well. So that's it. Those are all the comments that you need to know really to beat this guy. So I hope that helped. Let me know if you guys need more help with this, or if you have other questions or comments, and I'll do my best to help you guys out. That's it from me for now. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Take care now.